Welcome back. As promised, we have Mr. Riju Jhunjhunwala, who's the Vice Chairman at HEG, who joins us on the show. Hi, Riju. Good to see you. And just to tell our viewers, three big talking points. The promoter bought some stake. Will they buy more? The outlook on the core business, which is the graphite electrode business. And the outlook on the demerger and what kind of value unlocking can take place at 10,000 crore market capitalization. Riju, let's get to the first couple of points then. Promoter, you have gone ahead and bought close to around 0.3% from the open market. What is the intention? Do you all want to buy more stake? Do you all believe the company is undervalued? Point number one. And tie it in with the core business. You know, you've been doing an EBITDA of roughly around 150 crores on a quarterly run rate. For this year, what will the graphite electrode business EBITDA look like, 26 and 27?
So thanks, Nigel. I think on your first question, of course, the promoters have bought the stake from the market because we see a very good long-term and a short-term value in the company, both from the HEG Graphite point of view and the demerger that you spoke about. On the graphite electrode space, I think we've spoken before also that markets today look a bit weakish, but this is at the lowest ebb, and with the EAF furnaces, etc., coming up, this is only a matter of time before the electrode market also becomes much better. And even in the worst of the times, because of us being the lowest cost manufacturer and the single largest one location facility, we've been managed to clock healthy EBITDAs. And this year also our operating EBITDA should be in the tune of between 450 and 500 crores. And then on top of that, you'll have whatever other income, etc. And going forward next year, definitely this will be maintained. And it's only a question of time before, we see kind of a demand-supply mismatch coming up, of which the company will stand to gain.
So 450, 500 crores, and next year it should be around 600, 650 crores?
It should be. It's in all probabilities because we've expanded to now 100,000 tons. And last year we've operated at around 80% capacity utilization. Okay. So as capacity utilization and prices both go up in the short run, I think this on a steady state, the EBITDA can be much larger than the number we spoke about.
All right, let's focus on the other part of the business, the Greentech business. You have been talking about anodes, there's a power business in there, there's an EPC business in there as well. So I want two numbers from you. What is the peak net debt level number in this particular asset? Because as of now, there's no much revenues out there. So help us understand peak debt number and what will the EBITDA number look like, say, once all this capex that you're doing comes on board.
So just to give you one flavor, this demerger is now in this process of getting approval from SEBI, which is due in another 15-20 days, after which it will go to the NCLT for the official demerger process. After that, the demerger, the HEG Graphite will be one separate listed company, and HEG Greentech, as we propose the name, will be the second company. In HEG Greentech, we already have investors who have come in at a value of around 4,000 crores today. And this was before we had a total control on our existing this hydro business. So you'll be pleased to know that we've completed our acquisition of 49% buyback from the Norwegian company. So the 300 megawatt of hydro that the company runs, we bought it at less than 4 times EV to EBITDA, which is much less than the going market rate. And you can see very healthy returns coming out of that. The EBITDA from that project itself will be in the tune of between 350 to 400 crores, depending on the average selling price of electricity. The second bigger project that we are going in for that, which will be the first of its kind in India, is the anode project, which is a 20,000 ton anode manufacturing plant in Madhya Pradesh. The overall capex over there is to the tune of 2,200 crores. And sampling, etc., is already on with all the major cell players in India and abroad, including bigger cell companies and the cell companies that are coming up in India.
Okay.
So that project will be operational by March of 2027. Okay. And you have this, the existing cash flow of the hydro business.
Right.
And our battery company, RE+, which is now seeing a lot of traction.
Right. So, Riju, just a little short on time. So I think we have got 350 crores from the power business, 350, 400 crores. The anode business will give how much at once it's operational, EBITDA?
At a full scale EBITDA, at 20,000 tons, it will be more than around 450 to 500.
450 to 500. So this entire piece, the Greentech piece, say by FY28, what kind of a EBITDA number can it do? And the net debt is important.
It could be a 4-digit number, definitely.
1,000 crores of EBITDA from the Greentech business. Okay.
But more than that, because we're also looking at a very steady IPP business that we are building within the Greentech platform. So a lot of things happening because of which, the promoters took this call of actually increasing the stake. But I think a lot of value unlocking should happen once this thing have the...
Mr. Jhunjhunwala, what would be the net debt level for HEG Greentech then? If you could give
the overall equity in HEG Greentech would be around 2,200 crores. And at peak debt levels, which includes the IPP business, etc., where the leverage is slightly higher, the absolute debt would be around 4,000 to 4,500 crores.
Okay. And just a word, obviously you said approvals are coming in for the demerger and all. Previously, your guideline to complete that was calendar year 2025. Would that be by December or should we expect March 2026?
So we are expecting by around middle of December the SEBI approval to come, after which we will file with the NCLT. And that should take a process of around 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
So we are looking at between middle and middle of next calendar year for this company to be listed. And with a very healthy, we are actually looking at both these companies in a different way of adding value to each other, which is not the case today, which we see reflected in the value of the company.
So, Riju, by mid-2026, we'll have two listed entities. One will be HEG, which is the core business, which will have ballpark 600 crores of EBITDA. And in the next 2 years, the Greentech business, you're talking about more than 1,000 crores of EBITDA potential.
400 of which is already operational, 400 which will already be there on year 1. And in year 2, we'll start scaling up and we'll achieve these numbers in year 2 or 3.
So combined entity, roughly around 1,700 crores of EBITDA, 1,800 crores of EBITDA, with an EV value of close to around 14,000 to 14,500 crores. Fair numbers?
Correct. Where HEG Graphite will be a debt-free company.
Yeah.
And Greentech will have the loans for the new IPP business and the new projects that we are putting up.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot, Riju, for joining in. It seems the street likes what you had to say. The stock, I think, has perked up a little bit. We'll track you to all these numbers. That 1,000 crores of EBITDA is, quite interesting because that will be bigger than what the current core business is doing. So we'll track you on that particular number. Thanks a lot for joining in.